My name is Dr. Ryan Rush, and I am a Spanish teacher. And the reason that I'm a Spanish teacher is that I love languages, not just Spanish, but others too. And I started that love when I was in high school. And through following that path, it has led me to encounter people and situations that have broadened my life and my horizons, taught me to think in different ways, to consider other perspectives, and just really enriched every aspect of my life by being able not just to connect with the English-speaking world, but to draw from, grow from these other worlds that live side by side. I wouldn't want to have lived without having done that, and so I want to give kids the chance to embark upon that journey for themselves and teach them how to maintain that passion and how to pursue that passion both in but also beyond the classroom.
How does what you bring to your students, how does that benefit them in school and away from school?
Well, at the core of it is that expansion of horizons that I mentioned, thinking in new ways, seeing and perceiving. Believe it or not, speaking a new language teaches you how to see the world in a different way. And if you haven't learned another language, that's hard to make sense of. But if you have, you know exactly what I mean. And as far as beyond the classroom and further on in life, I mean, if you want to be practical about it, job opportunities and being able to market yourself to employers, being able to speak Spanish, that's the fastest growing language group in this country. Tens of millions of people are native Spanish speakers here, and those are customers, and those are clients, and those are people who need services. They're a permanent and integrated part of the community. And if you can access that part of the community, that increases your value.
Who is your class for?
My class is primarily for people who don't yet speak Spanish. I also have a lot of people who come in who already do speak Spanish. But it's designed for the new learner. And you don't have to come into Spanish 1, you don't have to have any knowledge of Spanish whatsoever. We start small, and then the idea is that after you get through these classes, is not that you're fluent in Spanish, but that you know enough that you can sort of pick your way through. And it's a great starting place from there for you to embark further, if you want to. If you want to get just that basic padding of Spanish and move on with life, you can do that. But if you want to take that as your first step in a larger journey, you can do that too. And I have resources to help you if that's what you want to do. Both approaches to the class are valid. And we also have some, we have some native speakers of Spanish who are placed into the class. And with them, what I try to do, if they are not also excellent with their English, I try to sort of reverse engineer and help them to learn some English words. But if they are fluent in their English, then what I really focus on with those students is learning the grammar of their own language. The same sort of thing that English students or English-speaking students learn in their English classes, I try to turn that around and create a similar environment as much as I can. That's tricky because I've got all of those different types of students mixed into one. But I try to create an experience for all of them that's something that they can grow from depending on where they've started. I differentiate depending on who they are.
With your class as opposed to an app, mm-hmm. what's the difference? What's the benefit? How are you not replaceable by an app on my phone?
Because the core dynamic of this classroom is relationship. The first thing I say to every class every morning, and I teach them what it means straight off at the beginning of the year, recuerden que ustedes son preciosos, honrados y amados, which means remember that you are precious and honored and loved. Some people don't hear that a lot, but every time they come into my classroom, they're going to hear it. You come in here, we get a dynamic going. We have little jokes that start at one point in the semester and become sort of inside jokes. It's a human community. Language is about existing inside human community. Language grows in community. It makes sense in relationship. And so you can do, like I do Duolingo French right now because I'm trying to pick up some new French words. That would never approximate the experience of being in a classroom. Also, you got a question, you need somebody to take a new approach with you so that you can understand some difficult concept. That's why you need somebody who knows the art of teaching, who has the love of children, and can apply those things together to help shepherd people through the difficult parts of what we're doing.
I'm a parent, I'm a potential student. What are your parting words?
My parting words to you are these. If you want to expand the way that you think, if you want to be able to live a broader life with more circles of people, learning and growing together as part of a larger human community, to make your life broader, more expansive than it could have been before. This is a part of that journey, a unique part of that journey that can take you there. If you want to be able to connect more fully with your neighbors who speak Spanish, with the people who you'll be interacting with for the rest of your life, not in an us-them way, but in an all-of-us-together way. This is a great place to start. If you want to change the world by bringing us together, learning from each other, getting the best of each other and what we have to offer, and elevating our own society, not to mention your own life, this is a great place to start. And you'll never be in this classroom and not know that you are cared for, and that you are precious, and that you are honored, and that you are loved.